Friends, today I am going to explain the biggest horror movie of the year, titled Sinners. This is one of the best horror movies made so far. The movie has an IMDb rating of 8, which is incredibly good in itself. If you are new to this channel for the first time, please make sure to subscribe. So without further delay, let's head straight into the story of the movie. The year is 1932, and in Mississippi, we see a boy named Samuel. He is a black man who works in the fields of white people. However, this boy works much harder than others so that he can get extra time off. Later, we see two twin brothers, Smoke and Stack. Both brothers have just returned from the war and want to try their luck back in their village. They want to do something for the people of their community that will be truly memorable. For this reason, they want to buy a small factory where the people of their community can enjoy a dance and a bar. So, these two brothers meet a man here who was white. They give him money and buy one of his small warehouses. This white man, Wood, takes his money and leaves. Now this entire place belongs to these two brothers. Samuel goes to his father. His father is a priest. He tells his father that he is going with the twin brothers, but his father says, "Do not go with them, they are devils. If you stay with the devil will come to your home." But he does not listen to his father. Samuel loves music, especially blues music. He has his own guitar, which he plays often. His dream is to play the guitar in front of a massive crowd. Now Smoke and Stack arrive here and take Samuel with them. In fact, Samuel is their cousin. These three reach a place. They have hidden a truck here. Inside this truck are some bottles of beer and alcohol, which they plan to use for the party. Behind the looting of this truck were Smoke and Stack. The three men cannot organize a party by themselves. A party needs a lot of people. Therefore, they had to get other people involved with them. Stack takes Samuel and leaves, and on the way, Samuel plays his guitar and sings songs for Stack. Stack really likes his songs, but Smoke takes the truck and leaves from there. He comes to a city. Upon arriving here, he meets a woman named Grace and tells them that we are going to have a party somewhere and all the supplies will come from your shop, because they had a grocery store. Grace, a Korean woman who lives there with her husband and daughter. She says, "Okay, we'll deliver all the supplies before evening." Smoke also invites her and her family to the party, which makes Grace happy. Meanwhile, we see Stack and Samuel arrive at the railway station, where they spot Delta Slim, a local guy who's a brilliant piano player. He's trying to earn some money there. Stack tells him he's invited to their big party tonight, and that they'd love for him to play his piano, but Delta Slim refuses, saying he prefers to play on the streets where he grew up. To try and convince him, they tell him, "We will give you beer in return, and we have 500 beer bottles like this. You can drink as much as you want. And if you want money, we'll give you money too." So Delta Slim agrees to go with them. There's a girl named Mary, and she also comes here. She approaches Stack, and we find out that they used to be in love, but Stack broke up with her because she's a white woman. And in 1932, there was a lot of discrimination between white and black people. Black people weren't even allowed to sit most places. Because of that, Stack broke up with her. He didn't want Mary to suffer any problems because of him. But Mary says, "I want to live with you," but Stack doesn't speak much to her. The boy named Samuel, he also sees a black girl here. This girl's name is Pearline. She asks him, "Do you play the guitar because you're holding a guitar?" So Samuel says yes. She also says, "I also love singing and I'm a huge fan of blues music." So Samuel invites Pearline there too, saying that you should come there. We're all going to have a party together as black people. So Pearline is ready for this, but things weren't going to be settled with this many people. More people were needed. Because of this, Stack takes the car and arrives at a healthy person named Corrid, who is black. He also works in the fields of white people, and says to him, "I have a deal for you. I can give you more money than you've ever thought. Tonight we're going to have a massive party, and in that party you just have to work as a bouncer. Just stay standing at the door. Drink for free, enjoy for free." So Corrid was ready to do this too, and they took him with them in the car. We also see Smoke. He goes to his child's grave to make offerings. His wife Annie is there too, but he doesn't live with her anymore. They've separated. Annie, who is a religious woman, tells him that her prayers kept him and his brother alive during the war. If she hadn't prayed, they might have died. Smoke takes some things from his wife. She gives them to him but doesn't take any money. saying that it's black money from corrupt businesses, so she doesn't want it. Smoke also asks her to come to the party they're having tonight and serve food and drinks because others would be happy to see them together. At first, she strongly refuses, but after Smoke keeps asking, she says yes. Then they share a physical moment, but meanwhile, we also see a man named Ramik who looks wounded in a distant part of the village. He reaches a home and knocks on the door. A couple lives there. He tells them, "Some people are after me. Please save my life." He also gives them gold coins, so this couple was ready to save his life, and they hide him inside their house. Some people do come looking for Ramik, but the couple denies it, saying that man is not with us. The people who had come looking for Ramik begin to say, "That man is dangerous. If you keep him with you, you'll have to pay for it," meaning you'll regret it. And saying that much, they leave. However, we find out that Ramik is a vampire. Because of that, he bites the couple and converts them into vampires as well. Now it becomes night. The party starts. All the black people gather in one place. Pearline also comes to this party. Samuel is very happy to see her. The white girl, Mary, also comes to this party because she wants to talk to Stack. She loves him. And the fat boy, Corrid, also works here as security, as a bouncer. He just stands at the door. Now Stack also sees Mary here. He comes near Mary. He thinks that Mary might cause a problem here. So he tells Mary, "I will give you a car, you go home from here." But Mary says she won't go anywhere. She'll stay with him because she wants to dance and enjoy with him. She says even though he left her, she still loves him today and will continue loving him until she dies. This makes Stack think about how much she loves him, so he says he also loves her today, and that he only pushed her away to protect her. Our Delta Slim plays the piano here, trying to bring life to the night. Everyone starts dancing to his tune. Now it's turn of Samuel. He also picks up the guitar and tries to play blues music. His tune was so good that everyone started dancing. Everyone is forced to think that this boy can sing and play so well. Actually, at that time, black people enjoying parties like that was a huge deal for them. Now this party keeps going, Samuel keeps singing and playing, and everyone keeps dancing. But they didn't know what was about to happen to them, how big the danger was coming. Because of the music and the song Samuel played, he attracted some people he never imagined. Actually, those 3 vampires have arrived here. They find out that coming here, they can hunt a lot of people. Samuel takes Pearline inside a room where they become intimate together. Now the 3 vampires who came, they're still in human form and they're white people. Approach the bar where Cornbread is standing. They say they also want to come in and enjoy, but Corrid refuses. He quickly calls Smoker and Stack. The vampire Ramik tells Smoker they want to party and relax, but Smoker refuses because it's a black people party. Ramirez says they have a guitar and can sing, but Smoker and Stack refuse again, so they sit further away. Inside, the party continues, and Mary tells Stack those people might have come just to party, and they had money to give. Stack could have made more profit. She says she can invite them in indirectly, then leaves and sees them singing. But Mary doesn't know they are vampires. Ramik attacks Mary and bites her, turning her into a vampire as well. She starts asking Corrid to let her come inside. This shows that these vampires have to be invited in. They don't come inside before that. Then Corrid lets Mary come inside. No one knows that in the form of Mary, a vampire has come inside, and danger has also come inside. Mary goes straight to Stack and tells him she wants to spend the night with him. So she brings him to a room and they have physical relations. The guy named Corrid, the bouncer, also goes to the washroom and some vampires bite him too. Mary is still with Stack, but we know she's a vampire. Because of that, she bites Stack too. Smoke, looking for his brother Stack, sees that Mary has killed him. So he shoots at Mary, but vampires can't die. Because of that, Mary gets up and runs out of the bar. No one knows what happened, but Annie figures out they might be vampires or spirits, since the girl didn't die after getting shot. So they stop the party right there. Everyone leaves, but we know there are vampires outside that will kill those people and turn them into vampires too. Annie tells Smoke we should call our people back and take Stack's body out, but Smoke doesn't do that. He locks his brother's body inside a room. Then Corrid, the bouncer, also comes back. He doesn't know what happened here. Smoke, Annie, Samuel, and Delta Slim are at the door. Smoke wants in, but they don't let him. Annie thinks that means he's one of them, so Smoke shoots him, but it doesn't work. And inside, they've locked Stack up, who then turns into one of the creatures too. He wants to know why he's locked up. Smoke thinks his brother's back, but Annie says he isn't. Stack breaks the door, and Annie pours garlic pickle on him, which burns him, and he runs out. From this, they come to know this idea: garlic is useful for driving away ghosts and demons. For that reason, she feeds everyone a garlic so that she can find out who is with them and who is not. Many vampires come to their door, in which Ramik is also there, Mary and Stack. These also are there. They start to say, "Let us come inside. If you let us come inside, then we will not cause harm to anyone." But we know that they are vampires. These only know how to cause harm. But these people are not let inside. A woman named Grace is there too. Her husband is also turned into a vampire now. Ramik starts to say, "You have a daughter too, and she might be inside the store now. We will bite her if you let us come inside, then we will not cause harm to her." For that reason, Grace starts to cry. Stack also tries to win over his brother, Smoke. He starts to say, "Let us come inside. You are my brother," but Smoke knows that he is not his brother anymore. He has become a vampire now. For that reason, he does not let these people come inside. A woman named Grace starts to say here that I will have to go. I will have to save my daughter somehow. I cannot see my entire family being ruined. But other people calm her down somehow and say that you will have to stay here. Annie tells all of them that there is only one way to drive away these demons: either garlic, or we can kill them with the help of a wooden piece also. So all people get a lot of wooden pieces, and as many demons are there, all those demons come inside through the back door. Now the fight starts inside. Only a few humans were left, and there were a lot of vampires. They try to stop some vampires by shooting also, but these vampires do not die with bullets. A woman named Annie also tries to stop the vampire, but here, a vampire named Stack bites her. Samuel's girlfriend, Pearline, also gets bitten by vampires. Delta Slim is also bitten by vampires. Smoke knows that his wife is now going to turn into a vampire. Before turning into a vampire, he himself kills his wife, so that his wife does not turn into a vampire. A girl named Grace also dies here while killing others. Now, Smoke's fight also starts with his brother Stack. Both were trying hard to kill each other. Smoke tells Samuel to run away from here. For that reason, he tries hard to run away from here. But a vampire named Ramik comes here. He catches him and drowns him in the water and says that because of you we have come here. Because we had heard the tune of your guitar. That tune attracted us towards you. Samuel gets very angry. He has a guitar and he hits this vampire named Ramik with this guitar. But the vampire is only wounded by this. Until then, Smoke comes from behind and pierces wood inside the vampire's stomach, with which the vampire starts groaning in pain. Until then, it is morning. As the first ray of the sun falls on these vampires, all these vampires burn. The vampire named Ramik also blasts with a bang. In this way, almost all the vampires are killed. Smoke and Samuel, only these two are left alive. Smoke says to Samuel that you take my car and go to your house from here. Tell your father that I will stay here, because Hogwood will surely come here with his people and try to snatch my bar from me. I will still defend my bar. Samuel takes a car and goes to the church from here. He is covered in blood. There is a broken guitar in his hand. From there he goes to his father, the priest. His father takes care of his son and says that, now you come under my shelter and leave the guitar forever. But Samuel does not leave the guitar because this is his dream. Until then, we see Hogwood. He comes with his people to a place. He comes to know that this place is closed and there is no one here, but Smoke was hidden in a place. He kills many people with the help of bullets. He even shoots Hogwood. He kills someone with bomb blasts. Due to this gunfire, he also gets a bullet and is wounded. And in his last moments, he misses his wife and son and says to them that, I am also coming to you, and he kills Hogwood. Now this story shifts into 1992, where 60 years later, we see Samuel. The marks that Ramik gave on his face are still there, but now he has become a very big musician. Even today, he plays blues music and people are still crazy about him. And we know that in that accident, only Samuel was left alive, and he did not leave his guitar that day. For that reason, today he has become a very big musician. Also inside the bar, two people come. We come to know that these are Stack and Stack's wife Mary, who are still vampires, but they remain the same. They have not grown old. They say to Samuel that if you want, we can keep you the same, meaning we can bite you, but Samuel says no. I want to live my life in the form of humans, and he also mentions that that night was very good for me, because that night I played guitar freely. Then Stack the vampire also begins to say that that night was beautiful for us too, because we drank a lot of blood that night. Samuel says that I want to play something for you both for the last time, and he plays them his song. This is the same song that Samuel played for Stack inside the car about 60 years ago. Then Stack hugs Samuel and leaves with Mary, and with this, the movie ends here. It teaches us that problems can be dangerous for any community, whether they are black or white, but if humans live together, they can solve any problem.